is just, beginning. This has been the Big Take Podcast on Bloomberg Radio. I'm David Gura, and I spoke with Bloomberg's Amara Amokwe and Peter Conti Brown about how the Fed considered the Iran war in its latest rate decision.
From the financial capital of the world, 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com and the Bloomberg Business app. This is WBBR New York, Bloomberg 1130. Coming up, the latest market-moving headlines from Bloomberg. First, an update from our partners at CBS News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Michael Toscano. The United States is deploying more warships and another 2,500 Marines to the Persian Gulf region, with President Trump continuing to say the war is winding down. National security correspondent Charlie Daggett tells us it's unclear under what circumstances the president is authorizing troops.
Technically, they qualify as ground troops if that is what's decided. But in addition, and this is important, they're also preparing the 82nd Airborne Division. Okay, so these are combat-ready troops. And we're talking about 2 weeks before the Marine contingents get here or the soldiers are in a position to attempt any kind of meaningful ground invasion, if you want to call it that, of any description.
Iran launched more attacks on Israel and energy sites in neighboring Gulf Arab states after Israel pounded Tehran. With oil now over $112 a barrel, the White House is lifting sanctions on Iranian and Russian oil under some circumstances. Correspondent Kelly O'Grady explains it's a matter of supply and demand.
The reason why we have seen prices go up so quickly is because we have limited the amount of supply that's going through with the Strait of Hormuz being closed. So this is all to just try and help free up some of that oil and make sure that prices don't go up even further.
Kuwait's military says its air defenses are responding to a missile attack, and Israel says it's targeting what it calls regime targets in Iran. In Hawaii, Maui's Emergency Management Agency has upgraded evacuation advisories to warnings for areas in the central and southern part of the island. It's due to the rising flood potential. And on Oahu,
rising reservoir waters threaten a dam failure.
Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Evacuate now, because the dam has not failed at this point, but it is at imminent risk to do so.
The fast-rising floodwaters have led to multiple rescues. Members of the National Guard have been called in to help with evacuations, some residents escaping on their own, while others are trapped.
CBS's Rob Marciano. A government watchdog says many nursing homes are falsely labeling dementia patients as schizophrenic. Correspondent Michael Wallace says the report states that's so they can be sedated.
Most antipsychotic drugs are not approved for patients with dementia because they increase the risk of falls and strokes. But the Office of Inspector General for the Department of Health and Human Services found many nursing homes will intentionally misdiagnose those patients so they can be given sedatives to quiet them. It reduces the workload on staff and artificially improves the nursing home star ratings on the Medicare website. A lobbying group for the nursing home industry claims the Inspector General's report is based on a small number of facilities. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
This is CBS News.
Every Sunday, moderator Margaret Brennan goes face-to-face with top leaders to make you better informed. Face the Nation, Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
I'm CBS News Chief Washington Correspondent Major Garrett, and you're invited to the Takeout. No reservations required. Every weeknight, our podcast serves up a balanced menu of politics, policy, and pop culture. The day's happenings with curiosity, informality, and humor. Serious discussion, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. Follow and listen to The Takeout with me, Major Garrett, on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Margaret Brennan, CBS News Chief Foreign Affairs Correspondent and moderator of Face the Nation. Every Sunday on Face the Nation, we welcome some of the most influential policymakers, politicians, newsmakers, and experts to dig into the top issues of the day. And if you can't tune in live on Sunday mornings, you can listen on your schedule with the Face the Nation podcast. Follow and listen to Face the Nation on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
A panel appointed by President Trump has approved a government-minted Trump gold coin.
A panel made up of appointees handpicked by the president has unanimously approved the design of a commemorative gold coin bearing his likeness. The 24-karat coin features Trump's portrait on the front and a bald eagle on the back. The thumbs up from the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts clears the way for the U.S. Mint to begin production ahead of America's 250th anniversary. There are ethical concerns, though, as federal law typically bars living presidents from appearing on currency. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
President Trump issued an executive order barring college football playoff and other postseason games from airing during the annual Army-Navy matchup in December. The Commerce Secretary and the FCC Chairman will coordinate with the Playoff Committee, the NCAA, and media rights partners to ensure an exclusive broadcasting window for that traditional game. Michael Toscano, CBS News.
And I'm Ed Kalegi in the Bloomberg Newsroom. Here are some of the stories we're watching. The U.S. Department of Treasury has issued a general license allowing the sale of Iranian oil and petrochemical products loaded onto vessels on or before 12:01 a.m.